flat or curved, big or small, HDMI or DisplayPort or Thunderbolt, USB, it's time to figure out the best ultra-wide monitor for your gaming rig, whether a desktop PC or a laptop. After doing our homework, we think these are top options you can get right now. From the best overall to the very best that money can buy to the best for less, as well as an option that was announced earlier this year that we're really looking forward to taking for a spin. Number 1. LG 34GS95 Gaming Monitor. LG's 34GS95 is more than just a good ultra-wide monitor for gaming. Its OLED panel will deliver perfect contrast and is a noticeable improvement compared to IPS displays. Its 240Hz maximum refresh rate is up to twice as fast as common external monitors, which is critical if you play fast-paced first-person shooter titles where fractions of a second matter. Similarly, it has an astonishingly low 03 ms response time. Our only qualm is that this display's maximum brightness is a little dim. One of LG's best decisions was to build this display with support for both NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro. This ensures you'll have an optimized experience regardless of the graphics card you have now and whether you decide to switch platforms later on. Console gamers will also be able to take advantage of many of these features, provided they're playing titles that support ultra-high frame rates. The 34GS95 is equipped with both DisplayPort 1.4 and HDMI 2.1 ports. If you're connecting your PR or console to it using an HDMI cable, make sure to get one that supports data transfer speeds of 48 Gbps. Gigabits per second. Some cables top out at 18 Gbps, which isn't enough bandwidth to send a 4K HD signal at 120 or 240 Hz. If you're going to be gaming for several hours at a time, you'll appreciate the fact that this monitor is height and tilt adjustable, so you can move it around throughout the day. You can also hook the 34GS95 up to a VESA arm if you prefer having total control over its positioning. Number 2. Samsung Odyssey Neo G9 Gaming Monitor. If you can afford the $2,500 price tag, the Samsung Odyssey Neo G9 is as good as it gets when it comes to ultra-wide monitors for gaming. The 49-inch 32:9 screen is quite literally the same screen and desk real estate as two displays pushed together, and the 1000R curve allows the display to surround you with bright, vibrant colors whenever you boot up a game. The G9 has tons of ports, including two HDMI 2.1 ports, the only screen on this list that offers them, so you'll want to pick up the best ultra-high-speed HDMI cables. You could put this screen in almost any category on this list and have it make sense. It's just that good. You just have to come up with the money to bring it home. Number 3. Alienware 34QD OLED AW3423DW Gaming Monitor. Organic Light Emitting Diode Display Technology, OLED, for short, is arguably the king of the gaming television space right now, but monitor manufacturers were slower to bring the panels to the world of PCs. For an in-depth explainer on why, check out our list of the best OLED TVs. While it's a more commonplace tech now, Alienware was one of the first to launch a QD OLED gaming monitor, giving PC gamers the chance to experience the heightened fidelity OLED displays can provide. With an OLED display, you get perfect contrast thanks to the fact that every pixel is individually self-lit instead of being backlit or edge-lit like traditional LED screens. That means pure blacks and vibrant colors, as well as super fast response time. The Alienware AW3423DW seems to have its specs locked down, ensuring a large curved monitor worthy of the first OLED mantle. Simply put, this is a good gaming screen. While OLED screens are bright and beautiful, there are reasons for PC players to be skeptical. OLED TVs have historically been deeply susceptible to burn-in, a visual distortion where pixels become stuck displaying a certain shape after displaying it too long. Since many elements of a PC desktop are static on Windows 11 and macOS, there's good reason to question whether OLED monitors would have a shorter lifespan than conventional monitors. With Alienware launching an OLED screen, though, it seems like burn-in isn't the worry it once was. One YouTuber attempted to burn an image into the new Nintendo Switch OLED's screen but only created faint ghosting after 3,600 hours of showing the exact same image. In other words, if you use a screensaver or let your display sleep, you're almost certainly fine. Number 4. LG 34WQ73AB Gaming Monitor. We know what you're thinking. Macs aren't good machines for gaming. But that's definitely not as true as it once was. Have you even seen the Mac Studio's specs? The Apple Arcade library and new-to-Mac titles mean the Mac is steadily becoming a more competent platform for casual and AAA games. This is possible because the company's M-series processors are far more graphically capable than the Intel machines the company shipped over the past 5 years or so. Unfortunately, one of its other design decisions holds the Mac back when it comes to connecting them to an external display. Apple went all in on USB-C with the release of its 12-inch MacBook in 2015, and many of its current generation laptops can only connect to accessories using this port. This means most Mac owners who want to plug their computer into an external display must buy an adapter. LG's 34WQ73AB is a notable exception. This curved monitor has a USB-C port, allowing you to plug your MacBook directly into it using a single cable. The 34WQ73AB's USB-C port serves a dual purpose. 2. The cable can charge your MacBook at a rate of up to 90 watts while it's connected. So this is a true single cable solution. LG outfitted this monitor with a pair of HDMI ports, which can plug in a media streamer or game console like a TV. The 34WQ73AB's USB-A ports will allow you to connect accessories, think webcam or external hard drive, to your machine without a hub. Number 5. Acer Nitro XZ342Q Gaming Monitor. Acer's Nitro XZ342Q is the definition of a budget pick. It delivers strong features for just $300 with very few technical compromises. The Nitro XZ342Q has a high resolution, an impressive 180Hz maximum refresh rate, support for AMD's FreeSync, and plenty of ports for both PCs and consoles. This display even supports HDR, which is very surprising given its low price. That said, this display's HDMI ports are version 2.0, HDMI 2.1 is the current standard, and there's no support for NVIDIA G-Sync, which means you'll need an AMD graphics card in your gaming PC to take full advantage of what the Nitro XZ342Q has to offer. If you fall into that camp, you'll be pleased with what this display has to offer. Just be mindful that this monitor has a curved screen, which will take a little getting used to if you're currently using a flat panel monitor.